Hey guys, what's up? This is Laculio here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a deck that I played in the last video. This is the Dragon Mega Rayquaza deck that I tested. For those of you who don't know the way I do things, I test out decks on, like I record myself testing decks, and if I like it, I do a deck profile. If not, I'm going to record another video of me testing the deck out and trying to switch something up to make it better. But so far, I haven't had that done. Like, every deck that I've tested out has been working pretty solidly. I mean, the only deck that I had that didn't lose a match or a round that I played was the Evil Tall Seismitoad deck, but I think that's just luck. Every deck that I played has lost, but you know, not every deck is perfect. Every deck has their flaws. But anyway, enough about decks. Let's just go into the profile. So, of course, this guy is going to be our main attacker, Mega Rayquaza. He's not going to be our only attacker, but he's definitely our main attacker. You do want to run a 3-3 line of these because, you know, if you have a main attacker, that's usually what you want to run is at least 3. There are some decks where you run 4, but in this case, 3 is fine. For those of you who don't know, Dragon Ascent's pretty darn good. We have seen this before, though. A Mega Evolution that does 300 damage. It's called Mega Charizard. There's actually 2 different variants, the Charizard X, Charizard Y, but except this guy, Mega Rayquaza, is a lot better. Why? A bunch of reasons. First of all, he's got Spirit Link. Charizard doesn't, so you don't have to end your turn to Mega Ball as long as you have the Link attached to him. Reason number 2, he has an ancient trait, Delta Wild, and it's actually like limited to just Rayquaza, like this Mega Rayquaza. This is the only one who has this ancient trait, Delta Wild, which basically it gives him resistance to fire, water, lightning, and grass. 4 resistances. It does 20, like every damage that's done to him by those typings. Let me go and adjust myself here and check the camera. Yeah, I need to adjust. Okay, well, anyway, anything that a fire, water, grass, or lightning Pokemon will do to it, any damage is reduced by 20. It's based off of the fact that dragons are resistant in the Pokemon game. And reason number 3, the drawback is pretty good for an attack that does 300 damage and costs 5 energies. I mean, Charizard costs 5 energies too. Brief recap. Mega Charizard, why he does 50 damage to himself. Yes, there's Protection Cube to get around that, but like I said, you still had to end your turn to Mega Evolve. So, not that impressive. Mega Charizard X, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. You're going to need to draw a lot of cards, so 5 cards is a little overkill. I mean, yeah, there's Last Ender's Trump card, but still, even then, it's too crazy. So, I'd say stick with Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is a lot better. You don't have to end your turn when you Mega Evolve. And this one, you only discard 2 energies to do 300 damage. Yeah, the energy cost is costly, but there are ways to get around that. Our good old partner, Reshiram, takes care of that, actually. We do run 4 of these because this is the guy that you want to start with. Reshiram helps accelerate fire energies on your Dragon Pokemon as long as it's your active spot. If it was in your bench spot, oh gosh, this card would have been broken. But yeah, you do run Reshiram to accelerate energies onto Rayquaza. I just can't get comfortable. We do run 2 of the Shred Rayquaza. Just make sure my face is good, and it should be. Because, well, Safeguard is going to be a bit of a problem for this deck. And Shred does 90 damage on Rayquaza, whereas High Dragon, it does 80. But we do run High Dragon for his ability Dragon Road. If you have a Stadium in play, all your dragons are retreat cost 2 less, which is actually really good. Because here's the thing. Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, and Reshiram all have a 2 retreat cost, so they'll have a free retreat cost. Rayquaza, the Shred Rayquaza, and the High Dragon, however, have a 3 retreat costs, but there are ways that we're going to get around that, and I'll show you guys later. But anyway, we do run for energies, we do run 4 double Dragon energies, because this guy is the reason why Dragon decks are really good. It's basically a double Raid Mode energy for dragons. I was expecting this to happen soon, when they were making the typings like Herbal Energy, Fight, or Strong Energy, you name it. Fire Energy, we run 8 of those, and 2 Lightning Energies. Fire Energies are the ones we're going to be accelerating the most, so that's why we're running 8 too. And we do need a lot of energies in this deck to make it work. We do run a Computer Search because, like I said, VS Seeker, because of that, Dowsing Machine's not as popular. It still ran in some decks, but I prefer Computer Search in most cases now. We do run 2 Skylas because there are many cases where we're going to need certain specific trainers like Scorched Earth. We're going to need Mega Turbo. She just helps us get all the trainers we need. We do run 4 Ns. 4 Professor Juniper, 2 Lysanders because this guy is awesome, 2 Colress because we do fill up our bench quickly, and to go with our supporters, we do run 2 VS Seeker to accelerate these supporters. We do run 3 Ultra Ball. It's just another way to get fire energies in the discard pile to accelerate for Mega Turbo. 3 Scorched Earth. Now this is actually a really good card to run with this deck because you discard a fire energy, draw 2 cards, and that's another way to get Mega Turbo working. Speaking of Mega Turbo, we do run 3 of these bad boys because, well, Mega Rayquaza is a Mega Pokemon, and of course the obvious, which is Rayquaza Spirit Link. We do run this because, well, it's needed so your turn doesn't end when you Mega Evolve. And we do run 3 Switch. Now I know that High Dragon has gives your dragons, well, your Rayquazas anyway, a free retreat cost. But one thing to keep in mind is that Reshiram. If you have 2 Reshirams on your bench, you can literally do this in 1 turn. So play Reshiram, or your Reshiram's on your active spot, Turbo Blaze on the Mega Rayquaza, switch to a Reshiram, Turbo Blaze again, and then retreat to Mega Rayquaza. So you can do 2 Turbo Blazes in 1 turn, and as long as you have 1 switch. Or you can do multiple switches and just if you have like 3 Reshirams or 4 Reshirams, just keep switching. That'd be really cool. And of course, the last card we run is Professor's Letter. We do need this to search out our energies for a lot of things. So I did test this deck out, and it's actually really solid. Like I said, though, if there's something that I'm missing, or if there's something that you guys want me to try out, just let me know in the comment section below, and I will try it on the video. I always like to test on video because it's always funny to see me react. So that's it. That's Dragon Mega Rayquaza. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do like my content, please do subscribe. I'm going to try to do videos daily, but because of personal life issues stuff right now, it might be really hard. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day, but most importantly, stay cool.